Public notice records filed in Maryland Superior Court. 2024 August 9/1446. Moorish American Consular Court. Maryland Territory, Court. Clerk. Empire State of Morocco, United States for America, Moorish National Republic Federal Government, Societas Republici Al-Mauricianos, Moorish Divine and National Movement of the Earth. Northwest Maxime, Northwest Africa, North America, the North Gate, all adjoining islands, Temple of the Moon and Sun, the true and de jure natural peoples, heirs of the land, Islam. Empire State of Morocco. Universal Sovereigne Original Indigenous and Natural. Empire State of Morocco. Moroccan American Exchange Meeting 420426+001. List of inherited companies. BYRON CALVIN RODGERS, BYRON Zahar Bey. Always and stand and remain standing into perpetuity. This is a sovereignty livingency and Article 3 Moorish American Moroccan Court ACCTIONI. We are the sovereignty living justice in capitis diminutio nolo, in red ink, in propria persona sui juris, in proprio solo, and in proprio heredes. Our free chosen national appellations are in capitis diminutio nolo, in red ink, in propria persona sui juris, in proprio solo, and in proprio heredes. All Moors are the original indigenous sovereignians and Moroccan Moorish American ascendants of the great Pharaohs of Kemet and of the ancient Moabites and Canaanites. Our full faith and trust, our allegiance, our credit and our energy are hereby vested in ourselves, for we are the people who are the original indigenous natural divine and empire state of Morocco and the de jure Moorish National Republic Federal Government. We are one God. We hereby exercise all sovereignty rights at this time and at all points in time nunc pro tunc. The following is sovereignty companies, and any agents, principals, assigns, heirs, and any and all derivatives thereof of each, are hereby recorded on the Moroccan American Exchange and are the sovereignty property of the people who are the Empire State of Morocco, the Moorish National Republic Federal Government, the Moorish American Consulate, and the Moorish American Consular Court. 1 Puget Sound Agricultural Company. 2 Hudson Bay Company. 3 Weyerhaeuser. 4 Pacer Companies. 5 United States Postal Service. 6 Federal Reserve. 7 General Motors. 8 Rutherford Railroad Company. 9 Southern Railway Company. 10 Norfolk Southern. 11 Lancaster and Chester Railway Company. 12 Selma Rome and Dalton Railroad, New York Parente Company of Standard Oil, now Exxon Oil. 13 Exxon Oil. 14 Standard Oil. 15 United States Military. 16 Lewis Cass Pacer, 1C Pacer. 17 Lancaster Cotton Mill. 18 Cheraw and Chester Railroad Company. Note, leased for 99 years to the Charlotte, Columbia, and Augusta Railroad Company, executed October 3, 1882. And recorded in the Court of Probate and the County Recorder's Office of Chester County, South Carolina. 19 Seaboard Airline Railway Company. Note, South Carolina Division, along with the liens of the iron rails and cross plus ties of lines under 99-year leases which have been merged into the Seaboard Airline Railway Company, some known as A. Catawba Valley Railway Company, Chester County, South Carolina. B. Chattanooga, Augusta, and Charleston Airline Railway, recorded in Chester County, South Carolina. C. The Memphis-Charleston Railroad Company. Note, the Seaboard Airlines System of Railroads Company, as recorded in the office of the probate judge in and for the county of Dorchester, South Carolina, in Book S23 at page 7, dated December 9, 1899. D. The Port Royal Railroad Company as recorded with the Office of the Probate Judge of Barnwell County, South Carolina. 20. Chester and Lenoir Narrow Gauge Railroad Company, as recorded in the County of Chester, South Carolina, formerly known as the Wilmington, Charlotte, and Rutherfordton Railway Company. As formed in the city of Lincolnton, North Carolina, by the Pacer family. 21. Wilmington, Charlotte, and Rutherfordton Railway Company, Lincolnton, North Carolina. 22. Buffalo, Union, and Carlisle Railway, Union, South Carolina. 23. C&WC Railway, Anderson, South Carolina. 24. Atlantic Coast Line Railway Company, Richland, South Carolina. 25. G&F Railway Company, Greenwood, South Carolina. 26. CN&1 Railway Company, Newberry, South Carolina. 27. H&B Railway Company, Colleton, South Carolina. 28. C&I Railway Company, Chesterfield, South Carolina. 29. CM&C Railway Company, Chesterfield, South Carolina. 30. Northwestern South Carolina Railway Company, Spartanburg, South Carolina. 31. Atlanta and Charlotte Railway Company, Spartanburg, South Carolina. 32. Asheville and Spartanburg Railway Company, Spartanburg, South Carolina. 33. Spartanburg, Union, and Columbia Railway Company, Spartanburg, South Carolina. 34. Columbia and Greenville Railway Company, Greenville, South Carolina. 35. Southern Railway Company, South Carolina Division, Columbia, South Carolina. 36. Southside Railroad Co., connecting Atlanta, Georgia with Washington, D.C. 37. Alabama Mineral Land Company, New York Parente Company of Standard Oil, Exxon Oil. 38. Georgia, Carolina, and Northern Railroad, and its 99-year lease to Seaboard Airline Railway Company. 39. Kings Mountain Gold Mine and Railroad Company, companies listed in Real Property Book 1734 page 62 et. SEQ Court of Probate, in Alabama. 40. Louisville and Nashville Railroad. 41. Nashville and Decatur Railroad. 42. The Great Southern Railroad Line. 43. South and North Alabama Railroad. 44. Mobile and Montgomery Railroad. 45. Georgia Pacific and T.A., Louisville KY. 46. Pennsylvania Railroad, see chart on Penn Central Company, $6.5 billion empire. 47. Mexican Railway, Mexico City, Mexico. 48. Mexican Central Railway, Guadalajara, Mexico. 49. New York Central Railroad. 50. Southern Pacific Railroad. 51. Missouri Pacific Railroad. 52. Mobile and Ohio Railroad. 53. Charleston, Cincinnati, and Chicago Railroad Company, the Federal Reserve. 54. Narrow Gauge, Camden, Lancaster, Charlotte, all in North Carolina. 55. Georgia Pacific Railroad Company, number 56. 56. Pullman Company, builders of Pullman cars for the railways. Banks and related companies. 57. Bank of Lancaster, Lancaster County, South Carolina. 58. First Bank and Trust Company, Lancaster, South Carolina. 59. The Lancaster Building and Loan Association. 60. The Bank of Heath Springs. 61. The Bank of Charleston. 62. the Bank of Kershaw. 63, Kershaw Mercantile and Banking Company. 64, National Loan and Exchange Bank of Columbia. 65, First National Bank of Camden. 66, National Exchange Bank of Chester. 67, Morgan Guarantee Trust Company of New York. 68, New York Trust Company. 69, the Bank of Richmond. 70, National Loan and Exchange Bank of Camden. 71, Raleigh Savings Bank. 72, American Trust and Savings Bank, Birmingham, Alabama. 73, Birmingham, or Birmingham, Trust and Savings Bank, Birmingham, Alabama. 74, Chase National Bank. 75, Riggs National Bank. 6, Hanover National Bank, New York. 77, Brandywine Bank, Maryland. 78, Hamilton National Bank. 79, South Carolina National Bank. 80, Jefferson Savings and Loan Association. 81, Bank of South Carolina. 82, Bank of New York. 83, Bank of Macon, Georgia. 84, Pennsylvania National Bank. 85, Sandoz Bank. 86, Painesville, Ohio Bank. 87, National Bank. Cotton Mills. 88, Lancaster Cotton Mills, now known as Springs Mills Inc. of Lancaster, SC, number 319. 89, the Eureka Cotton Mills. 90, the Springstein Cotton Mills. 91, Dan River Cotton Mills, Danville, Virginia. 92, Lorov Cotton Mills. 93, Belton Cotton Mills. 94, the Lancaster Cotton Oil Company. 95, the N.K. Fairbank Company, Cotton Oil Chicago, Illinois. Thread and Sewing Machine Companies. 96, Singer Manufacturing Company, New York. 97, the New Home Sewing Machine Company, 30, Union Square, New York. 98, Household Sewing Machine Company, Providence, Rhode Island. 99, Hartford Sewing Machine Company, Connecticut. 100, Renington Sewing Machine Company. 101, Domestic Sewing Machine Company. 102, Clark's O&T Cotton Thread Company. 103, Cordicelli Silk Thread Company. 104, Far and Long Clothiers, 42, South Tryon Street, Charlotte, North Carolina. 105, J.P. Coates Thread Company. 106, Willimantic Thread Company and /or. 107, Willimantic Linen Company. 108, Chicago Kenosha Hosiery Company, Kenosha, Wisconsin. 109, E.C. Stone and Company, Chester, South Carolina, watches, jewelry and sewing machines. Electric and Power Companies. 110, Southern Power Company. 111, Duke Power Company. 112, Lancaster Light and Power Company. 113, Potomac Electric Company. 114, General Electric Company, number 9. 115, Reed Gold Mine. 116, Gastonia Gold Mine. 117, Gold Hill Mining Company. Gold and Silver Companies. 118, Kings Mountain Gold Mine, and Railway Company as above. 119, Clyde Oro Mining Company, supplied all the gold for the Federal Reserve, 1013 plus 1014 First Alabama Bank Building, Birmingham, Alabama. 120, Union Silver Company. 121, Lodowana Silver Mining Company. 122, Iron and Steel, and Other Metals, Companies. 123, Lincoln Iron Company, formerly Lincolnton Tin Mine and Smelter, now Carnegie Steel. 124, Woodward Iron Company. 125, Ingalls Steel Company. 126, the Ingalls Iron Works Company of Birmingham, Alabama. 127, Carnegie Steel Company. 128, Aluminum Company of American, Alcoa. 129, American Motors Company. 130, General Motors Corporation. Motor Vehicle Companies. 131, Cadillac Motor Car Company. 132, Carolina Cadillac Company. 133, Studebaker Carriages and Wagons Company. Insurance Companies. 134, Home Insurance Company, 119 Broadway, New York, from Orville and Selma, Alabama. Allegedly the parent to all insurance companies. 135, Mutual Life Insurance Company of New York. 136, Old American Insurance Company, Kansas City. 137, Williams and Gregory Insurance Company, Lancaster, South Carolina. Tobacco and related companies. 138, R.J. Reynolds Tobacco Company, number 39. 139, George W. Helm and Company, Helms Railroad Mill Snuff, Helmetta, NJ 140, American Tobacco Company. 141, Regalia de la France Cigar Company. 142, Elgin National Watch Company. 143, National Elgin Watch Company. Watch Companies. 144, Illinois Springfield Watch Company. 145, American Waltham Watch Company. 146, The Centennial, 1776 to 1876, Watch Company. 147, Waterbury Watch Company. Land and Real Estate Companies. 148, Alabama Mineral Land Company of New York. 149, Woodgan Plantation, leased to Frisco Railroad. 150, Bondurant Plantation, leased to St. Louis San Francisco Railroad. 151, T.M. Hughes Real Estate Agency, Lancaster, South Carolina. Food and other household goods. 152, Gale Borden, Eagle Brand Milk Company, number 73 Borden. 153, The Genesee Pure Food Company, number 50 General Foods. 154, Heinz's Pickle Company, number 139 Heinz 57. 155, The American Cereal Company, number 176 Quaker Oats. 156, United Fruit Trading Company, linked to Grace Shipping Lines. 157, Armour and Company, formerly Armour Meat Packing Company. 158, The Lancaster Hardware Company. 159, Mama's Department Store. 160, Bibb Stove and Range Company. 161, Swift and Company. 162, The Wilson Spice Company. 163, Cleveland's Baking Powder Company. 164, White Mountain Ice Cream Freezer Company. 165, Arbuckle Brothers Coffee Company. 166, King's Buckwheat Flour Company. 167, Lustro Cleaners Company. 168, Lincolnton Drug Company, became Rexall Drugs. 169, Fleming Brothers Cologne. 170, New Monhey Sachet Colgate and Company, Perfumers of New York. 171, Boll Brothers Manufacturing Company Harrisburg, Pa, Metal Beds and Bedding. 172, Terrence Aperient Seltzer Company. 173, Celluloid Eyeglasses Company, patent #03-13-1877, SOM Company. 174, Steel and Price Manufacturing Company, Yeast, Flavoring Extracts etc., Chicago, Illinois. 175, Brown's Iron Bitters Company. 176, Richmond Heater Company, Wood Burning Heaters. 177, Charles W. S. Banks. Furniture Company Baltimore, Maryland. 178, Pelabet and Company, Bloomfield, New Jersey, manufacturer of standard brand organs. 179, Evit Magnesia MFG Company. 180, Boston Rubber Shoe Company. 181, Sears, Roebuck & Co. Miscellaneous companies, technology companies are couched within the liste. 182, Cold Firearms Company, number 165. 183, Standard Oil Company, number 10, number 6, and number 32. 184, Exxon Company, number 1. 185, B.F. Goodrich Company, number 112. 186, Sherwin-Williams Paint Company, number 251. 187, the Fort Mill Manufacturing Company. 188, Catawba Fertilizer Company. 189, Lancaster Manufacturing Company. 190, Western Union Telegraph Company. 191, Ashley Phosphate Fertilizer Company. 192, Steamship, British, Manhattan. 193, Lancaster Mercantile Company. 194, Pearl Powder Company. 195, H.S. Robinson and Company. 196, Walter A. Wood Company of New York. 197, Knapp and Company of New York. 198, Scott and Bound Manufacturing Company of New York. 199, Reinhand and Newman of New York. 200, J. Lichtenstein and Son of New York. 201, Bimble Brothers Stores New York and Philadelphia. 202, Rochester Photo Press of Rochester, New York. 203, Newman and Company Buffalo, New York. 204, 1. C. Hood and Company. 205, E. W. Hoyt and Company. 206, D.R.J.C. Bayer and Company, Bayer Aspirin Co. 207, Hill and Green. 208, Ed V. Price and Company. 209, W. B. Clapp, Young and Company. 210, Hearst, Purnell and Company. 211, National Twist Drill and Tool Co. 212, Millheisers Manufacturing Company. 213, Joseph N. Manuel and Company. 214, Silverine Company, Oneida Silver Co. 215, J.P. Stevens and Brothers, Paper Mill, 216, The Hamilton Company of Canada. 217, Cabot and Company of Spain. 218, J.P. Morgan. 219, Republic Bank. 220, New York Stock Exchange. 221, Dow Jones Industrial Average. 222, Moorish American Maxime Land Bank. 223, Wells Fargo Bank. 224, House of Baby Z Bay Private International Trust, Non-Grantor Plus Irrevocable Trust Association / Congregation. 225, Zahar Praise. 226, Hominois Auto Rental Sale. 227, Rogers and Boyd Plumbing. 228, House of Bay Trust. 229, Byron Calvin Rogers Estate. 230, Byron Calvin Rogers Estate and Bank. The requests by the Moors for the sovereignty inheritance claim packet is sent by email to the government@gmail.com, in the subject line put request for inheritance packet. Card. A competent sovereignty inheritance claim packet consists of the following documents in red in all lowercase letters. Plus a name / appellation change, y the copy of Moorish identification. Plus a judicially proclamation of trust. Plus a lien on the social security number. Plus a statement of willingness to do consular courtesictiones or proof of having done at least one courtesicatione. Plus a termination of all United States Corporation Company contracts. Plus a dividendi reinvestment affidavit, provided by Amex. Plus Empire State of Morocco fiduciary affidavit. Plus an autographed sovereignty creditor investment instrument written to the Moroccan American Exchange, provided by the United States. By way of the Moroccan American Exchange. All sovereignty original indigenous and divine Moorish American autographs affirming this and all sovereignty original indigenous and Empire State of Morocco and the de jure. Moorish National Republic Federal Government documents are on the public record at America, Ancient Morocco, Northwest Maxime, Northwest Africa, the North Gate, Turtle Island, Gaia. Midgardi, Earth. Chronos time immemorial into perpetuity. Ego sum. BYRON CALVIN RODGERS Justice Vizier Ministar in capitis diminutio nolo, in red ink. In propria persona sui juris in proprio solo in proprio heredes we affirm and accept no ties to agent is no ties to principle. No ties to principle is no ties to agent. Empire State of Morocco, Moorish National Republic Federal Government, Moorish American Consulate, Maryland Territory. Ancient Muuri Land Territory Universal Natural Area Code 8 LGD 4 TPJHCKB. Latitude longitude 39.30254005, 76.60791181. Shalom. Islam.